Howdy folks, Adam Drake right here. We got Cody Johnson getting ready for another sold-out show here at Hurricane Harry's. 2 sold-out shows in a row, man. How's that going to feel, walking up there on stage, all those people? A little scared?
This time was pretty cool. When it pre-sold out, I was more worried about the people who didn't get tickets to get in. They were all on Twitter talking about it, and I was like, that's kind of a cool problem to have, I guess. It's pretty cool, man. It's very, very humbling.
I was at Aggleland Outfitters earlier, and people kept coming in. They're like, "No, we're sold out now." And that was like 1 o'clock, and everybody's like, "Oh God!"
My dad teased me and called me. He said, "You think you can get me on the guest list?" I said, "Nope."
Sold out, Pop.
Sorry, Dad.
You can't come in. You're getting ready to have your CD release party here at College Station for Cowboy Like Me. I've already told you it's my pick so far for best CD of the year, and I think it's going to hold true through the end of the year. Cowboy Like Me, man, showing up on Rolling Stone, showing up on Country Weekly. You got to puff your chest out a little bit to be right there with like Luke Bryan and Florida Georgia Line.
I don't know if it's so much of a chest puff out as it is, man, there's a lot more eyes looking at me than there was before, and I was comfortable with that before, so now I'm kind of watching my P's and Q's. I asked you about language before the interview, didn't I?
Yeah, radio language here, not podcast. Adam Drake and Cody Johnson hanging out after a show language.
It's been very cool, though. I mean, that's the kind of the thing that you set out to, you hope for, you dream about, you want those to be your goals, but you don't think that those are tangible until it happens, and then you're like, man, this is cool. I owe it all to everybody on our team, from our band, our management, to our fans. I mean, it wouldn't happen without that whole thing going around.
And speaking of goals, the last 2 years you have played Chilifest on the Friday night, and everybody loves that Friday night time because it's a big party. There's there's 15,000 people there, but everybody always kind of looks forward to that Saturday when there's 40,000 people there. You're there this year, Saturday. How did it feel when you got that call and said, "Hey, Cody, we're going to put you on Saturday with Roger Krager, Randy Rogers, Turnpike Troubadours, and some guy by the name of Bo Cephas"?
Never heard of that guy, but Randy's cool. No, it
that
was
Krager
really,
guy.
It was
what
really
a jerk
cool,
Krager
man.
is.
It was really cool to get that call.
Love
I mean,
Roger.
you work for that Saturday, and you know what the coolest thing was? Friday has always been so crazy and so wild and blowing my mind that everybody's always talked about how cool the Saturdays are. Oh, you ought to play a Saturday. So I really can't wait. I'm going to get the chance to sit back and not only play a show on the Saturday at Chilifest that I've wanted to, but sit back and watch a bunch of my heroes play too. So I imagine that you and I may or may not drink a cerveza that day.
No, I don't see that happening at all. What I would like to happen though is if you were able to come in Friday night and party Friday night. But I know you probably got a gig Friday night, so we'll see you first thing Saturday.
You come up with some pretty good bribes.
We could come up with some pretty good bribes. I'm just I don't know. I don't know if that's legal or not.
It's about as true as the cerveza.
But Saturday you're going to be there kicking everything off, and of course it's coming up first weekend of April. Chilifest tickets, go ahead and get them now because you do not want to miss Cody Johnson. Check out his CD, Cowboy Like Me, out right now. Cody, pleasure, my friend. Have fun out there tonight.
Appreciate you, man.